Yuri Bronfenbrenner was a Russian-born American developmental psychologist who is most known for his ecological systems theory of the child development. He was born on 29th April 1917 and he died on 25th September 2005. The bioecological theory of development was formulated by Yuri Bronfenbrenner and posits that human development is a transactional process in which an individual's development is influenced by his or her interactions with various aspects and spheres of the environment. Bronfenbrenner divided the person's environment into 5 different systems, which is the microsystem, mesosystem, exosystem, macrosystem, and chronosystem. Microsystem. Microsystem is the small immediate environment the child lives in, like its family, caregivers, and school. According to Bronfenbrenner, the microsystem is the most influential system. The way these microsystem or immediate contacts interact with the child will have an effect on how the child grows or develops. The more encouraging and nurturing the relationship and places are, the better the child will be able to grow or develop. Parental styles influence the child's development. For example, a parent that lays down strict rules but show love and affection to their child. So if the child has a strong nurturing relationship with their parents, this will have a positive effect on the child, while a distant and unaffectionate parents will have a negative effect on the child.
The mesosystem encompasses the interaction between the child microsystem, such an interaction between the child and parents and teachers, or between the school, peers, and siblings. The mesosystem is where a person, individual, microsystem do not function independently but are interconnected and as an influence upon one another.
The demonstration and development of a child's abilities largely depends on the condition of his or her life, education, and upbringing. To understand the educational process, the most important in which in the development of children of the psychological processes and characteristics that more intensively develop at a given age, and the most important development of a personality, let us consider each factor separately to determine under the influence of which of them the development is taking place to a greater extent.
The ecosystem links the child immediate environment to societal circumstances in which the child has no active role in directly influencing development through the micro and mesosystem. It is measured by a community as indicated by relationship on other families or engagement. In the workplace, government, and informal social networks.
Natural disasters cause crucial components and processes to fail, wreaking havoc on the exosystem. Exosystems are environments in which the developing person is not actively participating, but events occur that influence or are influenced by the developing person's environment.
A parent who is repeatedly turned up for a promotion by an insensitive workplace, for example, can mistreat his children at home. This will have a negative impact on child's growth.
A parent's employment dispute could be one of the exosystems affecting a child's development. Because of anything that happened at work, a parent may return home enraged with their child, hurting their development.
The macrosystem is a component of Bronfenbrenner's ecological system theory that focuses on how cultural elements affects the child's development, such as socioeconomic status, wealth, poverty, and ethnicity. Thus, culture that individuals are immersed within may influence their beliefs and perception about events that transpire in life.
The macrosystem differs from the previous ecosystems as it does not refer to the specific environments of one developing child, but the already established society and culture which the child is developing in. This can also include the socioeconomic status, ethnicity, geographic location, and ideologies of the culture. For example, a child living in a third world country would experience a different development than a child living in a wealthier country.
The Crony system will focus on the childhood development. The Crony system is made up of environmental events and transitions that occur throughout the child's life, including the socio-historical events. For example, the child who are frequently bully smaller children at school may portray the role and terrified victims at home. Due to these variations, the adult who concerned with the care of a particular child pay close attention to his or her behavior in different settings, as well as the quality and type of the connections that exist between the settings.
The human development of a child based on chronosystem. Chronosystem is where a child changes or shifts lifespan which is influenced by their experiences and the environment that they're in, just like how the separation of parents affect the child. Changes in behavior occurs. A child will also have difficulty in adapting to change. They will also feel lost, which makes them emotionally sensitive and become uninterested in such things. And they suddenly lost their will in being good academically. A transition in a child's life occurs caused by this experience.